What's up, guys? Matt here, coming at you with another quick video. So I posted the picture of the Banggood wrapping on my workbench, and you guys that guessed the WPL, you guessed right, somewhat. So this is what we got. I gotta say, so about 2 months ago, right after Christmas, I got an email from Banggood asking me if I wanted to test a couple little things, and they sent me some pictures of stuff that just didn't look even somewhat hobby grade, and I was like, not really too interested in that. Here's a few things that I wouldn't mind checking out. And so this is one of the things that I kind of told them that I thought looked interesting and that possibly you guys would want to see on the channel, because this is kind of still toy grade, but it's somewhat hobby grade. I don't know what you would call it. It's like in the middle. I mean, to me, I call it hobby grade because it does have upgradable parts. They actually have one of these that you can get that's like all metal, everything that I've found now. So it's kind of piqued my interest in that. And I gotta say, I'm really surprised with this thing. Like, I was not expecting anything. All right. Really, I seen this had a cool looking body, and I thought that'd be cool. And if I get it and could use the body on something else, I'll just go that route. And so I almost gave up on it. It's weird because I ordered some parts at the same time that they told me they were sending this. Actually, these tracks, I ordered these and paid for these. They sent me this for free. So I'm just trying to be upfront about that. But, I ordered some stuff that I bought, and I got it in like 8 to 10 days. I mean, it was like quick. And then this just like never moved. I got a shipping tracking info, and then it just like never did anything. And so I was kind of wondering like if I was going to get it or not. And then it finally showed up. So, like I said, I really wasn't expecting anything out of this. Like, totally expected it to just be a flop. But my mind has been changed. I mean, it has some cheap stuff here and there. I mean, it's all plastic. You can see it looks like super shiny, like it's metal here, but it's not. It's plastic. And I haven't had the body off to look. I think it has like a legit servo in it. Motor is here. Looks like we could probably do something with that maybe. Like I said, they do have metal, basically everything you can get for these. So I'm really interested in that now because I love the look of this thing. Absolutely love the look of it. And this is a little bag here. It's got mirrors and all that stuff in it. I haven't even checked this stuff out yet. I think this is like part of a snorkel. And so you got mirrors, and I think the door handles and all that stuff should be in there, and a few stickers. So we'll fill in these holes you see. Looks like possibly wipers. It has an interior in it. So really cool. Like, it's got the interior in there. I think it would be so cool to take one of these and just really paint it up and deck it out. I'm just not talented like that. So for me, it's probably going to be white and just get destroyed. But so the toolbox flips up, and you have the battery in here. It's like a lithium ion pack, I think. 500 mAh, 7.4 volt. I balance charged it with my little charger I use for the SCX24 batteries, and it worked fine. One thing is probably going to figure out something to do with this battery. because I drove it for like 2 seconds, and if it rolls over, a lot of times that'll like, it's not going to do it now, but the one time I rolled it over, the battery flopped out and everything. So maybe we'll change that up. But I just want to show you guys, I'm really surprised. Like I said, I didn't expect anything out of this. And then I was getting out of the box and I was like, man, that looks really cool. Like, I hope it's decent. And it's really good. I think these are like 60 something, and then you're going to have like $10-15 shipping probably. So I mean, $75-80 at the most maybe. It's you know, and then there are upgrades for it. The shocks are not shocks. I don't even know what you call that, but like I said, you can get upgraded everything for it. Got the lights. I like how they kind of have like the yellowish, greenish, like old school kind of look to them. They're not a super bright LED. And then I was surprised on this. It does have fully proportional steering. So it's not like your little toys from Walmart or wherever that just go straight one direction. You know, you can turn it a little bit at a time and get full steering there. And the throttle modulation is not horrible. Now, I mean, obviously, it's not amazing. You're not going to have this insanely smooth throttle at this price, but it's not horrible. Not a real good slow crawl. You know, I've kind of been dealing with that a lot here lately, testing out the FuryTech ESCs, getting some really good slow crawl stuff going on. And so now anything I drive is just like kind of a disappointment. But it does do pretty well. This tire's like weirdly mounted. See that? See how that tire's like flopping around everywhere? But it's like it's not on the wheel good. And these tires are like super hard. So, you know, probably gonna have to look at changing those out if you're really gonna take this thing and try to upgrade it and stuff. But I wanted to test it out a little bit, running it here in the garage. It seems like it has some pretty good power to it. It is all like super plastic. That's my good screwdriver. I don't know what to do with it, but let's pull this off real quick. So you can see like some kind of weird plastic axle thing. So that's where like the toy grade side of it kind of comes in. But from my understanding, with the upgrade parts, you can fix that. So that's really cool that you have that option. I don't have a dime in this, so to me I'm like super thrilled with it. But maybe if I had a little more money in it, I would be picking it apart a little bit more. But honestly, I didn't expect much out of it, and I'm pleasantly surprised here. The servo seems to work pretty good. I mean, it's not amazing. It's definitely not horrible. Decent little bit of power. So just wanted to show you guys this real quick. Really cool looking. Like the body is just awesome. And so this thing is, I think it's a 16th scale. I think you can get this thing with like 2 batteries and stuff right now for like $65-70 and then shipping. So like I said, maybe $80. You have this little, 16th scale trail rig. So it kind of reminds me of the TF2. And I'll probably get hated on for saying this, but it's like when you buy a TF2, you get like this really amazing body, and then you get underneath the body and it's not much. Like, I don't know. That thing's just, it amazes me that thing sells like it does, because there's not much there in my opinion, but I'm not a big trail guy either. So, let's go take this thing outside and like do some donuts or something. I don't know, whatever we can do with it. Oh yeah. Oh, that was close. Just driving one-handed stuff. So you guys haven't really seen my track. Of course, it is nothing now, but I'm hoping I'm going to get me a tractor out here this spring and redo it. It was a really nice track, 10th scale is what we ran on it. It's kind of small, but it had like it was a triple here. It looks more like a tabletop now. Turn, double, you could go straight, hit a jump, come down, hit that jump, and you could actually like quad jump that. It was like a quad there at one point. And yeah, or like you could make this turn over here and go out that way and loop around by the toys, come back around and then into it. It's a really cool track. I'll put a clip in here of my SCTE running on it.
Oh, you're good. Leave it over there.
So you can see it was cool at one time. Just had some stuff going on there last summer, and we didn't get to run on it like at all, and this is what happened. So it's gonna get reworked hopefully this year. Y'all let me know if you'd like to see me rework the track here, maybe see some running on it. So I was really surprised with this thing. All the climbing I tried to do on the kids' playset, and then quite a bit of running in the grass and messing around. All of that was on the stock battery, just one single charge, and it never got hot at all. So running through this thick grass, I assume would be very hard on it, and usually works up quite a bit of heat even on some of the 10 scale stuff. So the fact that this little thing didn't get hot at all is pretty amazing as well. So this thing kind of surprised me how it did as far as not getting hot, running on the tall grass. Servo works decent. ESC's okay, you know, for the price it's not bad at all. And really, I just kind of look at this thing as a toy that you can tinker with. You know, it's very cheaply made, but it's pretty cheap. So it's kind of like if you went to one of these big box stores and bought one of those RCs that you think looks cool. You know, you're going to spend $40-50 on something that looks cool, like one of those little razors or something like that. But those things, when they break, then you're done. Like, there are no parts for those. So at least this, if you break something, you can fix it or you can upgrade it. So that's the way I look at it. I'm not trying to talk anybody into buying one of these. It doesn't matter to me. But if you've seen them and thought they look cool, then here you go. You know what's there now. The remote is small, pretty cheap, no rubber wheel or anything on it. It does have your steering trim, so that's good, but that's it. Not much there. Anyways, y'all let me know what you think. If you want to see it run some more, or if anybody knows of any wheels and tires for it, I wouldn't mind making it look really cool and just kind of like keeping it as a shelf queen, taking it out here or there at the house just to play with, something fun to bash around with, kind of maybe trail a little bit. So maybe we'll pull the body and see what it looks like underneath there or something. But anyways, if you have any questions on this thing, let me know. I appreciate everybody. Peace.